chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX embrace where dreams evolve.
Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. AI nights, hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX embrace where dreams evolve.
Spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. AI nights, hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX, this embrace, where dreams enthrall.
Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. AI ignites. Hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every chance.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX, this embrace, where dreams enthrall.
Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. AI ignites. Hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every chance.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX, this embrace, where dreams enthrall.
Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. AI nights, hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX's embrace, where dreams enthrall.
Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. AI nights, hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX's embrace, where dreams enthrall.
Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. impose startups on the grind, chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide, ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX embrace where dreams enthrall.
Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. AI ignites. Hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind, chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide, ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX embrace where dreams enthrall.
Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. AI ignites. Hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind, chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide, ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups
digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. AI nights, hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership. In the post-text domain where AI ignites, hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX's embrace, where dreams enthrall.
In the post-text domain, innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. In the post-text domain where AI ignites, hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX's embrace, where dreams enthrall.
innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the 2024 COMPUTEX Forum. For those of you joining us for the first time, I'm Jeannie Chang, your MC for today. This afternoon, we'll delve deeper into the theme of Behind Generative AI. Let's get started with our first speaker, Mr. Praveen Vaidyanathan, the VP and GM of the Compute Products Group, Compute and Networking Business Unit at Micron. Together, we will explore the memory and storage technologies critical to AI's future across data center, edge, and client devices. Before the presentation, let's watch a short video together. Let's welcome Mr. Vaidyanathan.
Thank you. Thank you. Creative, magical, beautiful, inspirational. These are words that we use to describe the core of who we are as humans. These are words that we just used to describe technology. These are words that I will use today to connect humans and technology. I've been thinking about why you're all here today, and I believe that you're all here today to learn something new about technology, something new about products that you didn't know before you came to COMPUTEX this year. I believe you're here to make connections with colleagues, industry leaders, to make connections with friends, some old and some new, that you will walk away with. I also believe you are here to take away something that you can go back and use in your life at work. I also believe that whatever you do at work with what you take away will fundamentally build better products and will fundamentally change the lives of millions of people in the world. Micron and you have a very shared mission. Micron's mission is to transform how people use information to enrich life for all. My name is Praveen Vaidyanathan, and I am the VP and GM of the Compute Products Group at Micron. And I am here today to share a little bit about memory and storage products that I believe will enable the art of the possible, and sometimes the art of the impossible. We want to build deeper connections with each one of you, our customers, our partners, users, so that we can reimagine how we architect the human-technology connection. Let's talk a little bit about the why of AI. Why is AI all everywhere around us? Why is AI being unleashed in the world? I'm sure all of us can come up with unique examples of our own, but I want to talk about 3 of these. I want to talk about healthcare, I want to talk a little bit about automotive, and I want to talk about what we'll generally call science. Healthcare. I live in San Francisco, and I've lived very close to the hub and the center of the biotechnology industry. There are so many stories that I've heard and I've read about what used to take decades, years to develop new molecules, to develop new drugs, has been accelerated by orders of magnitude with the help of AI, a massive help to humanity. Where I live in San Francisco, it's very common to have self-driving, autonomous taxis. We use these to ride to work. We use these to ride to go meet friends and family. We use these just to avoid the traffic in San Francisco. Science, massive data analytics enabled through machine learning algorithms. Not just analytics, but being able to convert this into intelligent insight that changes our lives is enabled through AI. On a more personal level, I think about languages, and here I am here talking to you, and we are able to communicate and understand each other through the power of language. We also live in a very global world with multilingual personalities and cultures, and we all know the challenges when we cannot communicate in the same language. Natural language processing, LLMs are changing this. Language is no longer a barrier in communication. It enables how we relate to each other. The why of AI should immediately translate into the how. And at the very heart of enabling AI and the how of AI is memory and storage. Let me start with the data center and the cloud applications of AI. If you think about generative AI in the cloud, you think about AI infrastructure in the data center. It's been a big part of lives for the last 2 years. Memory and storage are trying to solve 3 problems in this space: bandwidth, capacity, and power. 30 terabytes of storage per SSD forms the cold storage, warm storage tier of AI infrastructures. Massive amounts of SSDs connected across data centers at the rack level within servers forms the backbone of the massive amounts of data that we are using to develop AI, to train AI models and develop AI inference solutions. When you want this move to this memory, when you want to move this data quickly into your memory, you need high-performance SSDs. Gen 5, Gen 6 SSDs continue to scale the capabilities of this hot storage level. Last week, Micron announced a key milestone in the industry when we released our Compute Express Link memory modules that takes your existing AI infrastructure and allows you to scale the capacity of that infrastructure and give you additional bandwidth. Then we come to the workhorse of the AI infrastructure with this DDR memory. DDR5 is one of the most versatile solutions when you want to optimize bandwidth, capacity, and storage in your AI infrastructure. Finally, my favorite 3-letter word used to be MOM, my mom, but that was last year. My favorite 3-letter word now, and I will pause for dramatic effect, is HBM, high bandwidth memory. This innovation came to the industry in the mid-2000s, and it has scaled up to become a very important element of any AI infrastructure today. As you move from compute-bound workloads to memory-bound workloads, the bandwidth that comes from high bandwidth memory is absolutely necessary to build AI infrastructure. So I told you what my favorite 3-letter word was. Any guesses what my favorite 5-letter word is? It's HBM3E. Micron was the first to release 8-high stack, 24 gigabyte HBM3E into the market in July of last year. We now have solutions with 24 gigabyte and 36 gigabyte capacities. The 24 gigabyte is shipping in the market with an amazing speed of more than 1.2 terabytes per second per placement of HBM. Most infrastructures use multiple placements per GPU to scale the bandwidth. A corollary of the HBM3E is DDR5. Micron was again the first to develop, the first to validate on CPUs, and the first to ship to production a monolithic 32 gigabit base DRAM, 128 gigabytes in March of this year. Most server infrastructures couple GPUs with CPUs. CPUs that require 2 to 3 terabytes of memory absolutely require this 128 gigabyte solution, which with our advanced technology provides you over 45% improvement in bit density and is the most TCO efficient way for you to construct an AI server. One of the other things I talked about as a problem we are trying to solve is power. You can scale performance, you can scale bandwidth, but we all know how much we all need to focus at all levels of components and infrastructure on optimizing power. Micron's HBM3E was developed with this in mind. It has over 30% lower power than our competition. That's somebody who actually developed the product, I think. Our DDR5 was with the same thing in mind, using our advanced 1 beta nanometer node, using our 32 gigabit design, over 20% improvement in energy efficiency. Think about what you can do in the data center with this. You can drive lower power consumptions. It lowers your operational costs. You can actually use that power to drive further performance improvements and efficiency gains. This will continue to be a focus for Micron in order to drive power optimization in the industry. And I don't know how many of you know this, but yesterday, June 4th, in the US, was declared National DRAM Day. 56 years back, on June 4th, the first DRAM patent was issued to Robert Dennard and IBM, a very important day in the industry. This is a recognition how DRAM has become a big part of an economic driver in the industry and is driving technological innovation. This week in Taiwan, there's been a lot of conversations about how Taiwan is now at the heart of AI. Micron's HBM3E is stacked, assembled, and built right here in Taiwan. Micron's DDR5 128 gigabyte is manufactured using 1 beta technology wafers right here in Taiwan. We are very proud to be a core part of this ecosystem that is developing in Taiwan. We are very proud to work with the people of Taiwan to bring these innovations to the industry. Generative AI is not just at the edge, not just at the cloud. It is transitioning to devices at the edge, things that we hold in our hands every day. But I will use the term hybrid AI because as we talk more to people, we find out use cases. We realize that this is really a combination of use cases across the cloud and the edge that will really make this most valuable to all of us. The same challenges of power, bandwidth, capacity. The devices I'm talking about are personal computing devices, PCs, tablets, notebooks, laptops that we use every day. Phones in our hands, everybody's got one, bringing AI closer, right in the palm of your hand. Automotive, self-driving cars, the massive amounts of compute, memory, and storage that goes into a car to drive real-time decisions, to drive better, safe driving, is something that's going to be driving our choices on what cars we buy, which cars we drive, or maybe which cars we don't drive, just cars we get into. This week in COMPUTEX, there's been a lot of information coming to us about what are AI PCs. PCs are central to COMPUTEX, and AI PCs has become central to COMPUTEX this year. There's lots of conversations on top CPUs and NPUs. How many TOPS do you need? How much memory do you need? How much storage do you need? Announcements by a lot of our partners on 45 TOPS, 48 TOPS, 50 TOPS, maybe 120 TOPS soon. But as this improves, We are working very closely with our partners to ensure that the right memory and storage solution is right there. It's designed to enable compute workloads and memory workloads. So I want to talk a little bit about the products that we are building in this space. And I'll talk about 3 specific products. The first is the Micron 3500 NVMe SSD. Oh, sorry. Did this go to the right one? No, it didn't. OK. The first is the Micron 3500 NVMe SSD. So this is an interesting product. This is a Gen 4 product. It will fully saturate a Gen 4 PCIe bus. When we designed this product and we released it in December of last year, we took careful attention to develop firmware, to tune the firmware based on workloads that the SSD operates in the AI environment. A lot of you in this room are technologists. You work in storage. You work in compute. You are familiar with the benchmark called SpecWPC, which really looks at very optimized workloads for very specific applications. And I'll take science as an example, life sciences. The optimization that we did at the firmware level on this product drove over 132% improved performance compared to all the SSDs in this class of products at that time. That's the kind of work that we need to be doing as a memory and storage, and we'll continue to do to ensure that we deliver the best products to the industry. Before I talk about the next product, I maybe want to spend a little bit on the history of PCs. Late 70s was the PC revolution. Since then, a lot of different memory solutions have been coming out, single inline memory modules, different kinds of DDR. In 1997, the most ubiquitous, commonly used form factor in PCs, small outline, dual inline memory modules, which a lot of us very fondly call SODIMMs, was released. And it's been a workhorse for the industry since then. But there haven't been any major innovations in memory form factors for PCs till 2024. Collaborating with our partners and the industry, we released what is called an LPCAMM2, which is a new form factor. We were the first to bring it to the market in January of this year. And one of our key OEM partners actually has this in a laptop released in the market in April of this year. LPCAMM2 is a low-power memory-based modular solution. It's called a compression-attached memory module. And it drives some pretty significant value in a PC. I talked about 3 problems we're trying to solve, right? Bandwidth, capacity, power. In PCs, there's one more area that is important: form factor and modularity. This product today, as it's released, the LPCAMM2, gives you an over 50% bandwidth improvement for a DDR5-based SODIMM available at the same time. It's a dual-channel 128-bit module that drives much better performance in a system. It will provide over 60% lower power in active use cases and over 80% lower power in standby use cases. We talked about how power is so important. AI PCs are hungry for performance, hungry for capacity, but we cannot increase power. This form factor is going to be a key part of how AI PCs evolve. In fact, we believe that this will be the primary solution as AI PCs scale to higher and higher performance over the next several years. The other thing that is important, I said, is space. This product is 60% smaller than the equivalent SODIMM of the same capacity and same bus width. Massive opportunity to innovate the motherboards and the PC design. I've been sharing a lot of my favorite things with you today. 2 more favorite things. My favorite music album is Led Zeppelin 3. My favorite graphics memory is GDDR7. Today at COMPUTEX with you, we are announcing for the first time and introducing this product. We are sampling the industry's fastest graphics memory, GDDR7, a new standard today with our customers. Think of graphics memory for 2 key applications. Think of it as gaming and think of it as AI. The advent of ray tracing in gaming, resolutions going from 1080p to 4K and 5K and beyond, motion capture technology in gaming, the introduction of non-player character behaviors with AI in gaming, all this is driving higher and higher bandwidth requirements. GDDR7 will be launching today with a speed capability of up to 32 gigabits per second, which means at a system, you're talking about 1.5 terabytes per second of bandwidth, more than 60% higher on the previous generation GDDR6. Power is very important. Micron's GDDR7 has a 50% improvements in power efficiency compared to the previous generation GDDR6. Our innovations on the 1-beta DRAM technology, our design innovations, allow us to record the highest bit density GDDR ever available in the market, GDDR7. We were pioneers in introducing what you all would recognize as PAM4 technology with the previous GDDR product. This uses an I/O interface based on PAM3 technology, driven by some of our experiences where we've been able to innovate with this product. These are the three products I'd like you to take away and think about as you all think about how you want to architect your next PC solutions. I want to leave you with a view of the entire Micron product portfolio developed for AI across all the applications of data center, PCs, mobile phones, and automotive. As I close out, I want to go back to where we started, about the connections between technology and humans. Some of us, maybe not all of us, grew up reading the thoughts and words of one of the most imaginative people of our generation, Isaac Asimov. Asimov talks about technology, he calls it science, but he says science accumulates knowledge, humanity accumulates wisdom. We have an opportunity to bring technology and humans, knowledge and wisdom closer together through AI. Let's strive to use AI to deepen the connections between us and our connection to the world around us. Thank you for spending your afternoon with Micron.
Thank you, Mr. Vaidyanathan, for your wonderful sharing. Next, we will hear from Mr. Eddie Ramirez, the Vice President of Marketing Infrastructure line of business at ARM, who will discuss the industry transformation that will define the future of data center and computing in the age of AI. Let's welcome Mr. Ramirez to the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be here. Great to be back in Taipei City. And for this 1 week, this is the capital of AI. For me, it's great to be back because this is my 10th COMPUTEX. I was just thinking back as to that. So it's a great milestone for me. And this is the most exciting COMPUTEX I've been to. The energy, the excitement, all the announcements that we're seeing here today, all of them because of generative AI. Generative AI has captivated the tech landscape. And what I'm going to talk to you about is very simple. The transformation that's happening in the data centers to help support and scale generative AI workloads. So I'll start by talking about what's probably obvious to everyone. It feels like AI is everywhere. It's been in every keynote. Every product seems to be about AI of some capacity. Every chip seems to be AI accelerated. And the reason that we're seeing such energy and excitement around AI, probably just so different from any other technology, is because the gains that AI will bring to us are real. We can start to see them today. And it's not just because we download ChatGPT and can find information faster, or it's not because we're generating images that help us be more creative, it's really because the tools are going to be helping us with productivity. They're productivity multipliers. I think about software developers, if some of you are in the audience today. 30% of software is written with AI-assisted tools, like GitHub's Copilot. That just means that people can work faster, smarter, and get more things done. That is why people are excited about Gen AI. But it's not just the tech industry that's looking at Gen AI for productivity gains. A survey that was done by MIT Research found that 50% of large companies already have AI projects underway. And it's most prevalent in industries like retail, healthcare, professional services, and manufacturing. And the reason that it's becoming so prevalent so quickly is because small teams of software developers can utilize open source models and ML frameworks to deploy very quickly powerful applications that unlock the data that many of these companies had hidden away in different departments. A second metric that just shows the promise of AI is around how much investment we're seeing in AI startups and enterprises. Last year alone, there was over $50 billion invested in AI companies. It's a tremendous amount, and it's showing that the financial community is also betting on the fact that AI is going to unleash productivity gains and be the next driver of economic growth. A third stat that I wanted to call out was actually something that I read that Mr. Liu pointed out last year, the chairman of Foxconn. He estimated that AI servers, which is the fastest growing server class product in the market today, would go from 30 billion USD to 150 billion USD in a few short years. Now, this probably gets a lot of people in this room excited because Taiwan is responsible for 80 to 90% of all the servers shipped in the world. So who better to know and predict what AI is going to do for the data center market than Mr. Liu? Now, all of this growth and the potential opportunity that it represents is why a lot of us are so excited here at COMPUTEX. How can we play a role? And how can our businesses help and be helped by this AI wave? So it's a great opportunity, but there's also a challenge that AI represents. All this insatiable demand for AI has exposed the fact that AI computing is both expensive and power hungry. And so there's a growing concern that's emerging that we need to do something different. We need to look at ways of transforming the way that we deliver computing for AI workloads and be able to develop infrastructure that can both scale, but do so without emitting tons of carbon. And so just to give you an example of the problem and the potential that we face, I wanted to use some data from our friends at Hugging Face and Carnegie Mellon University looked at many of the common AI tasks. And what they found is that the amount of energy for inference of these tasks is growing exponentially as AI tasks become more complex. So if you take, for example, text generation, which is really at the heart of chatbots, and you look at the inference energy alone, not including training the models, just the inference energy alone, and you scale that across a large number of users. Trias Research estimated that very shortly we'll need over 10 trillion tokens generated to support chatbot usage. That will require 47 billion kilowatts of energy. That is over 2 times the amount of energy consumed by all of Google's data centers today. And that's just chatbots alone. As we start getting to more immersive large language models, multimodal models, models that speak to you, create images, or even create videos, there just isn't enough energy to power the data centers that need to drive all of this computing. And so the cloud providers themselves are actually starting to think in a different way of how they build out their AI data centers of tomorrow. ARM has been working with many of the top companies, including NVIDIA, AWS, Microsoft, and Google, to define new ways of driving AI compute. And at the heart of that, these companies are leveraging ARM's Neoverse platform to build custom silicon solutions. They're not just using off-the-shelf solutions or relying on one partner. They're actually now building their own silicon, whether it's AI accelerators or general purpose server products, or even networking infrastructure, DPUs, and networking accelerators. All of these are driving increased scale in performance and power efficiency. I talked about the Google data centers. The most recent cloud provider to make an announcement about their ARM-based silicon projects was actually Google. Just in April, they announced the Axion CPU. The Axion CPU delivers 50% better performance and 60% better power efficiency than any other processor in the Google fleet today. That's why these companies are working with ARM to deliver custom silicon. Now, in the AI data center of tomorrow, there's going to be both CPUs and AI accelerators like GPUs that are powering inference tasks. They'll coexist. I think about this as an analogy of cars and buses. Depending on the size of the model, GPUs offer very great performance and TCO. As the models get larger, 100 billion parameter models, then GPUs are an effective tool, but they're also more expensive. You wouldn't use a bus if you're only transporting 5 or 6 people. It would just not be cost efficient. And so at ARM, we've been working on trying to improve the performance of CPU inference. And particularly for the 5 to 10 billion parameter models, what we have found in our data is that on CPU inference offers a tremendous TCO equation. In fact, our Neoverse V1 processors, when we are actually testing cloud instances with Neoverse V1, with Llama 2's 7 billion parameter model, delivers 64% TCO gains over the A100. And that's because of the entirety difference in cost structure. 11x more cost effective to run LLM inference. Our Neoverse V2, our latest generation of data center processor, is delivering 132% TCO gains versus the H100. And TCO as measured by the amount of tokens per second per dollar. And so ARM is working to deliver the software experience that offers an optimized experience to developers. And at this year's COMPUTEX, we announced ARM Kleidi AI. ARM Kleidi AI is a set of libraries that are optimized to run Gen AI inference on a variety of ARM cores. One library pre-integrated into many of the most popular frameworks so that you can get an out-of-the-box experience that is optimized for on-CPU inference. And so the results that I shared with you, if it surprised some of you, are because of using Kleidi AI. And so now the benefit of this approach is that you can effectively run something like Llama 3, which was just released weeks ago. You can run it in the cloud on AWS's Graviton 3 processors and experience 2 to 3 higher tokens per dollar than you can with x86-based instances. You can also take the same Llama 3 code and run it on even a Raspberry Pi at the edge. The ability to have an optimized experience, both in the cloud and at the edge, will simplify the life for developers. It'll allow them to write their applications for multiple environments. And the impact is going to be significant. ARM devices number over 30 billion devices every year are in the market, many of those at the edge, can now be engines for large language model and generative AI computing. And it's not just large language models that run well on ARM. In fact, for ARM Neoverse, we have worked diligently to provide generation-to-generation performance improvement. In fact, now, our Neoverse V2 processor exceeds the performance of any 86 processor in the market by a significant amount for the most popular workloads. This includes SQL databases, enterprise Java, and AI workloads like XGBoost. And so that's why we are seeing a lot of ODM partners here in Taiwan and OEMs across the world adopting ARM platforms, not just in the cloud, but also for the enterprise data center. They're utilizing CPUs from our partners NVIDIA and Ampere to drive the same performance and power efficiency gains that the big hyperscalers are seeing with their custom silicon. And there's one more transformation that is underway. And this is the transformation for really large-scale Gen AI models. I'm talking about 50, 100 billion parameter models. The transformation that's going underway is that they are also taking advantage of custom silicon and unique accelerators. There are over 80 companies currently building some type of AI accelerator. These companies want to take advantage of architectures like Grace Hopper that closely couple ARM-based CPUs with their accelerators. And so last year, here at COMPUTEX, we debuted our ARM Neoverse compute subsystems. These are pre-integrated ARM IP, taking a best-in-class design and taking it all the way out to full validation, so that we're given effectively a building block for people to use to still build custom solutions. It's saving our customers tremendous time, money, and allowing them to build a broader, diverse set of solutions. We have customers who have cut their design time in half. And so we took our Neoverse and this year announced our Neoverse N3 and V3 platforms, NCSS. And we made them chiplet ready so that chiplets are going to enable these products to be able to combine with other accelerators. And the most popular design point right now is AI accelerators combined with our Neoverse CSS. The benefits of chiplet are significant. Chiplets allow you to take very large designs and compose them with pre-built components. You can have a compute chiplet, an I/O chiplet, an accelerator chiplet, and now you can combine those together in 2.5D or 3D technology to give you reduced cost, better performance, better yields, and in many cases, allow you to expand the amount of SKUs that you're creating. There are some challenges to getting a chiplet ecosystem fully up and running. And that's why ARM has been working collaboratively with partners in the industry to develop standards like ARM chiplet system architecture. These are able to give recipes and guidelines for how to build chiplet designs, for how to manage composability, security, management features of these designs. We also have taken our latest AMBA protocol, AMBA-CHI protocol, and enhanced it for chiplets. This protocol now allows our partners to effectively have full coherency between the compute chiplet and the accelerator chiplet. So an accelerator chiplet can talk to the DDR on the compute chiplet. The compute chiplet can talk to the HBM on the accelerator chiplet, potentially reducing one of the more expensive components in AI server design, which is the memory, by using it more effectively. We're also working very closely with the UCIe consortium. ARM is a board member. We chose to do so that we can help proliferate a standard interconnect interface. We take these ingredients, and that's one way to help a chiplet ecosystem. But we felt we needed to do more. And so last year, we introduced ARM Total Design. We reached out to partners across the semiconductor industry to help speed up and deliver custom silicon to more people. Our idea was simple. Can we democratize compute? Can we bring more partners, including partners from here in Taiwan, to be able to deploy AI solutions for the next-gen data center? And I'm really excited to announce that in a few short months, some of the work that we've been doing with local tech leaders here in Taiwan. Novatech, one of the largest semiconductor shipment companies here in Taiwan, known for display products, is able to leverage our Neoverse CSS platform, combine it with AI accelerators, using TSMC's CoWoS packaging technology and high bandwidth memory, and is now working to deliver a powerful solution for Gen AI computing. It shows how they can expand into new markets very quickly because of our Neoverse CSS platform. Realtek, another partner which is known for bringing network and connectivity to IoT devices and endpoints, is leveraging our Neoverse CSS products to deliver compute together with networking for the next generation of DPU products. And they're doing this with ARM and with the broader ARM Total Design ecosystem. And this year, at this event, I take great pleasure in announcing our newest partner in ARM Total Design, MediaTek, the largest semiconductor company here in Taiwan. MediaTek is known for their cutting-edge IC designs, technology that they've developed around power efficiency as they've become a leader in the mobile space and the client notebook space. The same technology leadership and the cutting-edge design that they're applying together with ARM Neoverse CSS is going to bring even greater amount of solutions to the generative AI marketplace. So we're very excited by the collaboration that we're announcing here today. And so ARM Total Design has grown to 25 partners in just under 10 months since the program has launched. We have all the leading foundries in ARM Total Design. We have ASIC design partners from all over the world who are now working and building expertise in helping partners deploy custom silicon solutions rapidly. And we're working with several third-party IP vendors to align our roadmaps and pre-integrate our technologies. And firmware partners like AMI are now delivering full-feature firmware for these products. So as you can see, end-to-end partnerships to deliver silicon based on Neoverse CSS. No other ecosystem has this level of diversity in its supply chain. And it's because it's within ARM's DNA to help our partners get into new markets and be able to bring their technologies and their ideas to life. And so that's why ARM leverages not only its technology, its power-efficient designs, its software optimization work. It's all of these things that help bring and transform computing. We've done it for mobile phones. We've done it for IoT devices. And now we're doing it in the data center. And I want to thank all the partners here in Taiwan who are helping us make this happen and bring together a more power-efficient data center so that we can all benefit from generative AI use and not have to worry about the power consumption constraints of the data centers of tomorrow. That's why we say the future of compute is built with ARM, and the future of AI is also built with ARM. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ramirez, for the amazing insight. Now, let's move on to our next speaker, Ms. Rosalina Hu, the Global Vice President of Brand Strategy at Seagate, a leader in hard drive innovation. She will discuss the demands of the AI era. Welcome, Ms. Hu. The floor is yours.
大家好. I'm so happy to be here in COMPUTEX, and I'm Rose Hu. I manage the global brand strategy for Seagate Technology. And I'm here to share with you how AI storage, specifically hard drive, shape the AI future. And before I do that, because I can, I want to actually say this. I want to celebrate all the female in the tech industry in this room. So give it applause. Keep growing and keep believing in your career. So you and I are living in an amazing time. This is the time of the biggest disruption, potentially, in the humankind history. And this kind of a moment had happened before in the past. It's comparable to, if you look at the history of invention, steam engine, accelerating the global industrialization, the personal computer, the internet, the smartphone. It accelerated information sharing and gathering, and also share how we interact with each other, how we learn, and how we do business. And Gen AI potentially can do that big of transformation or even bigger. It will change the fabric of our life. Now, with the past innovation, it has connection to data. But Gen AI is rooted in lots of data. You heard from the other speakers about trillions of token, parameter, et cetera. Those are data. And data fuel AI. And AI requires more data to make it better. And AI also will fuel data generation, new data generation. And this new data generated by AI, the Gen AI specifically, will need to be grounded with that original data that are being trained as the source of truth, meaning that data really becomes so valuable than ever in this AI era. And storage is super critical to preserve the data for AI. According to the IDC, the global known analysts, they're predicting that by 2028, there's going to be about 394 zettabytes of data. It's a lot of data. And they already included some prediction of Gen AI in here. It essentially doubled in size in 5 years. This forecast, however, is actually understated because it does not include yet the potential of multimodality LLM or what we typically call also the vision model, because it's really hard to predict. We're still in the very beginning of this vision model, and as it goes ubiquitous, the growth rate maybe become more than what we expected. Gen AI is truly a data creation force multiplier. The prediction from Gen AI alone, it will create about 100 zettabytes of data in 4 years. So if you remember the number in the previous slide, that's approximately about 25%. But again, it's understated. And some sources say it's about 170 to 200% CAGR for Gen AI to generate data. That's actually significantly more than when the era of smartphone and PC in terms of data generation. And why is it that big? Number one, it's that richer content. With the multimodality Gen AI that involves image and video, no surprise, the data size is huge. So then most likely, the data that's going to be replicated also going to get bigger. And we need this replication because in order for all this new generated data from image and video to be used, it needs to get closer and closer to wherever the use cases are or the users are. So more replication is going to be needed. And additionally, we believe that more retention is needed for the data. I mentioned about the source of truth. If you hear or read some of the recent news, AI can hallucinate. It's not something that we need to be negative about. It's just something that we need to go through as the technology getting mature. But it is concerning if there's no source of truth. One of the funny examples that I remember is the Gemini, when it's being asked about who are the founding fathers of America, it was highly, highly more biased towards diversity answers, which is completely wrong. And if we don't preserve our historical information, then most likely the distortion of truth can happen years after. So it is critical to actually retain source of truth of data. And the governments all over the countries and the world requiring also data retention policy. So we believe with Gen AI that retention policy is going to get longer, and it could be indefinitely. So the conclusion here is that it's just going to be more exabytes that we have to deal with in the world. So for every technology that are introduced in the human mankind, there's the adoption that's called the S-curve. And Gen AI is actually following this S-curve too, and it actually accelerates. And we believe that when it gets to the mass adoption, the critical thing that everyone has to be prepared for is that scale of storage demand. Now, there are technically 4 stages here, and let me just go through quickly the stages. The first 2 stages, essentially where today we are now, it's about building and training the model, and then also deploying the model and creating application on top of these models. It's a lot of excitement. A lot of the startups are actually proliferating in every country, trying to build new application. And then after that is the early adoption of those applications, and then the mass adoption is going to happen. And this is where the storage is going to take off. But in each of these phases, technically even the first 2 phases, storage are critical too. And you can think about all the data that needed, like I mentioned, to train. It required that data lake to support it. And most likely it's using the existing capacity of storage. However, with the vision model, we believe that more and more of this data lake is going to have to grow. Even the existing capacity will not be enough. For AI to reach full potential for consumer and businesses, it does need to be deployed everywhere, at the cloud or the core, at the edges, which is typically an on-prem or co-location, and also at the endpoint, where the consumers are using the application. So cloud is where the foundational large language model are being stored and trained, but you also heard lots of the announcement from Intel, AMD, NVIDIA about NPU that will enable compute for AI PC and AI workstation, and also Qualcomm Snapdragon for mobile AI compute. With all this multimodality, large language model development, the data size is going to get bigger, and that means also in each of this deployment state, we will need mass storage capacity at the cloud, the edge, and the endpoint. So as AI going everywhere, storage will also be everywhere. So it is not enough for company or any company that are data intensive to think only about compute and networking requirement to be AI ready. Storage is the backbone for data preservation that is needed for AI. Existing storage capacity will not be sufficient, so enterprise will need to be strategic to plan ahead for that storage growth as the mass deployment going to happen. So data centers must quickly also increase storage capacity. And they have to balance these two forces going against each other, the explosive data creation and resource scarcity. The explosive data creation competes against the resource capacity constantly. And let me go through the resource scarcity that are mentioned here. Real estate. I think you heard from everyone already how data centers are growing like crazy. It's the hottest asset because of AI. I read an article that say that the availability of co-location and data center in Singapore, Tokyo, and Hong Kong is below 2%. And all the companies are growing their data centers and looking for land, and it jack up the price of real estate. The CAGR of data centers globally is about 10%. However, the hyperscalers grow at 20% rate. So everyone is competing. The co-location space, essentially, is very competitive in terms of prices, and the cost to build data center is also growing up to $1.5 billion US. Second is the power. It is very energy hungry. I think everyone before me already mentioned this as well. It's about 160% more power demand AI is going to need by 2030. And considering one gen AI, images being generated, it takes about the same as the energy of one fully charged smartphone. So yes, we do need to figure out how this power issue is going to be. Now, when it comes to storage decision, besides the sustainability aspect, is the budget. There is a TCO, the terms of total cost optimization for storage decision process. And that is acquisition of the devices, the power, and other costs. But the largest cost out of the three is actually acquisition of the devices. So how do enterprises and hyperscalers decide on this? Now, let's use hyperscalers because they are the post child as an example of the best in terms of TCO optimization. So I'll let you know the secret. It is not SSD that they use the most. It's actually 90% of their data they store in hard drive. And why is that? Because of the TCO of the acquisition cost of hard drive. It's 6:1. It will forever be 6:1 ratio for SSD for the foreseeable future. So given that, hard drive is a fundamental component for cloud storage and any data center that needs to scale out for Gen AI. With that, we do need to innovate and figure out how to support them. So hard drive areal density is the key to support the key challenges of AI data center and AI storage. How do we increase the capacity of hard drive? Technically, there are two ways here. The easy way to think about it is that in the same form factor, with the current PMR, or perpendicular magnetic recording, you can add more platter. At the maximum right now, there's only 10 platter or 10 disks inside the hard drive. You can add 11 platter to increase the capacity. It sounds simple. However, it actually adds more cost to the materials, and it also increases the operating costs, power consumption, as well as resource usage. And the other way is the most sophisticated one, and not easy to get to, is to actually pack more bits in the same materials of the form factor that we have. And this is the most sustainable solution, and it actually helped the company to lower the power consumption as well. So Seagate, in early of this year, had introduced Mosaic 3 Plus platform. This is the highest areal density you can achieve in hard drive industry right now. The areal density that we had achieved is 3 terabytes per disk, which is far more compared to the past platform, which is around 2 to 2.4 terabytes per disk. Mosaic 3 Plus is a composite of the most complex nanoscale recording technologies and material science breakthroughs on the industry. It is as complicated or even more with the semiconductor industry. It is our decades of R&D to achieve this density and is extensible beyond 3 TB per disk. More bits are packed in the same form factor 3.5-inch hard drive, no additional platter or head. It's compatible with existing system configuration, so it's easy to deploy and transition for any data centers. So what is the value of areal density increase? It's a simply scale again, TCO optimization, and sustainability. And let me quickly go through that. The impact of areal density at scale is profound. Think about this example. If a data center, on average, they have a fleet of 16 terabyte in their data centers racks, and they upgrade it to 30 terabyte, which is basically our 3 TB per disk platform, Mosaic 3 Plus, it essentially delivers double the capacity of storage in the same data center with the same floor space. And what about the power? With the same scenario, from 16 terabyte upgrade to 30 terabyte, they will see at least 45% plus power savings. You can see the difference of the number here. The 16 terabyte consume about 0.59 watt per terabyte, whereas the Mosaic 3 Plus consume about 0.32 watt per terabyte. So roughly, it's about 45%. And we also observe greater than 55% embodied carbon reduction, and it's great for the sustainability aspect. So it's about storing more without increasing consumption of space, power, and natural resources. Additionally, the new platform, it was made with 28% less of recycled material by weight, and that also reduces the packaging and shipping impact. Areal density is truly an enabler for a sustainable data sphere and circular economy. The areal density breakthrough is not just what you see with what we introduced, Mosaic 3 Plus. Tomorrow's advancement is already here now. In our roadmap, in our lab, we already achieved the 4 terabyte per disk and 5 terabyte per disk density. We have the prototypes, and we believe that we can deliver 50 terabyte drives by 2028. So that's about doubling the capacity for every 4 years. In the world of AI, data upholds AI, and storage, hard drive, upholds data. Hard drive areal density technology breakthrough is super critical for AI storage to scale and to be sustained. It is where we believe the future of AI is read and written. Thank you, and we hope to see you in the 4th floor.
Thank you, Ms. Yu, for showing us where the future is being read and written. Up next, we have Mr. Jeff Vitek, the Chief Product Officer of Ampere. He will highlight the benefits of using cloud-native processors to deliver more efficient computing for demanding workloads and services. Mr. Vitek, the floor is yours.
Thank you. It's a real privilege to be here talking with everybody today. And looking around and being here for the last couple of days, I see lots and lots of our key partners. And I'm really reminded that those broad industry partnerships are really what fosters innovation. And the heart of that innovation is here in Taipei. Today, we're at a massive inflection point within the industry. And the decisions that we make now are going to shape the next decade and beyond of computing. Power consumption remains the most critical constraint to continued expansion of compute today. With emerging workloads like generative AI, that problem has only become more severe over the last year. The industry needs broad solutions that meet those compute demands, but do so in a sustainable manner. Horizontal innovation has really been at the heart of our industry for the last several decades, drawing the best of our ecosystem partners, pulling them together into broad solutions that can be deployable across the market, has been what has fueled the innovation that we've seen within the data center space over the last couple of decades. It's critical that we continue to come together as an industry and build those types of solutions. The solutions that we build to meet growing compute demands for AI must be accessible to all. Hardware that's available to all users, and also that's deployable in all existing data centers. So it's critical that we build broad, sustainable solutions. As we look at the increase in power consumption within our data centers today, you can see where the tipping point is beginning to occur. Recent studies from the International Energy Agency show that the power consumption by data centers in the United States was roughly 4% in 2022. That could rise as high as 6% by 2026 if we don't make critical changes in the way that we deploy compute. And that's not a problem only in the US. If you look at Ireland, a key place where data centers are deployed today, 17% of Ireland's power is being consumed by data centers. That's as much, if not more, power than is consumed by all urban residential buildings in the entire country. And with the rising demand of compute, estimates are that that could double over the next 4 years, and Ireland could consume as much as 32% of their power from data centers alone. Globally, we already consume 460 terawatt hours of power across data centers worldwide. That could increase to as much as 1,050 terawatt hours by 2026. That's a 2.3 increase. 1,050 terawatt hours represents the entire energy consumption of the country of Japan. So clearly, there's no time to lose. A good example of the types of increases in power consumption that will be brought about by really cool AI applications are in search. Today, a typical traditional search takes about 0.3 watt hours to run. Adding in new generative AI approaches could increase the power consumption of a single search to 2.9 watt hours. This really emphasizes how important it is that we quickly take action and build efficient solutions for AI. It's also important because as the AI attention starts to move from the training phase to the inferencing phase, many of the solutions that are deployed for AI training are complete overkill in the inferencing space. So we need new solutions that are tailored to the problems that we're trying to solve. And if you look at the data centers in general, there are other challenges. Rising operating costs. Space and power are even more of a premium than ever. Software licenses have gotten more expensive. Labor, overhead costs continue to increase. Power isn't only a problem in terms of the grid capacity. Most data centers provision their racks at less than 15 kilowatts. The average rack is about 10 kilowatts. So solutions that demand 50, 100 kilowatts simply aren't deployable in these regions. And we cannot have a solution that is limited to only specific regions that are willing to sacrifice their scarce power to run compute. Also, legacy infrastructure is aging. Lots of legacy infrastructure runs at very low utilization. It's expensive to keep it up, and it's increasingly susceptible to security vulnerabilities. So now is the time to take action, refresh those aging legacy servers, reclaim that budget, that space, that power, repurpose to a new approach to cloud-native computing, to AI computing, and reinvest in innovation and sustainability. It's not the time to continue to do the same things that we've been doing using legacy CPUs that continually increase in power, 500 watts or beyond, GPUs that increasingly consume 1 kilowatt or more, It's time for a different approach. And again, that approach needs to be one that is broadly accessible to all. It can't be limited just to companies that have billions of dollars to spend to build their own hardware. It needs to be deployable across the entire ecosystem. So let me tell you a little bit about what Ampere is doing and what we're doing across the ecosystem to create this change. We started about 4 years ago with our Ampere Ultra family processor. We launched that with 80 cores, increased the core count to 128 the next year, and today, our Ampere Ultra family processors are broadly available. There are over 20 different cloud providers that have instances based on the Ampere Ultra family. There are over 50 OEM and ODM platforms that run Ampere Ultra family processors. So it's never been easier to get access to this new disruptive technology. Last year, we launched our Ampere 1 family, and we started ramping into large hyperscalers like Oracle and Google. And just a couple of months ago, we talked more about future advancements in our roadmap. So we start with our 192-core Ampere 1 family CPU that's available today. We're adding additional platforms throughout the year. Memory bandwidth is becoming an even larger need as we run larger and larger Gen AI models. Our 12-channel platform will be available later this year, and then we'll add a 256-core CPU next year into that same platform. So exceptional power efficiency, exceptional performance, massive core counts, platforms that are extraordinarily flexible and scalable. This is running on TSMC N3, so running at leading-edge nodes. And it sits in the same exact air-cooled environments that the existing Ampere 1 family processors sit in today. So easily deployable in any existing data centers, doesn't require a massive retrofit to accommodate these new extraordinarily dense CPUs. The Ampere 1 family features our Ampere custom cores. The 192 cores have been optimized from the microarchitecture to the features for today's cloud environments to deliver exceptional scalability, exceptional efficiency, and it includes features that are increasingly important in these types of multi-tenant environments that run at massive scale. Features like QoS enforcement that allow customers to maintain a predictable level of performance even when there are many noisy neighbors competing for shared resources. Features like memory tagging that help to provide memory safety, both from a security perspective as well as protecting against bad pointers in code. These cores feature up to 2 megs or 2 megs of private cache per core, so a massive amount of cache in order to service those data-intense workloads that are common today. On the AI front, native support for bfloat 16, in addition to int8, fp16, and the common formats that are used in AI modeling today. And that's not where we, that's not all. You can see there we have many, we've other products planned in the future. Our platform is extraordinarily flexible. We'll be able to scale to increasingly higher core counts, greater efficiency as we move forward into the future. Taking a look then at the performance that's being delivered by these processors. With our 192-core Ampere 1 CPU today, we're delivering 50% better performance per watt versus AMD Genoa. And when you look at how that scales out at the rack level, we can deliver up to 34% better performance per rack versus AMD Genoa on a benchmark like SpecInt rate, using open source compilers that are accessible to everybody. But it's not just about benchmarks, it's about real-life performance. So what is it that you can do with Ampere 1 processors that's unique? You can run, say, a containerized web service using common components like Nginx as a front-end web server, Redis as a key value store, Memcached as a caching layer, MySQL as a back-end database. The advantage here is that you can deliver not just 34% more performance per rack, but up to 58% more performance per rack amongst these components. If you put all these components together into one integrated service, you can deliver the same performance as AMD Genoa, but use 33% less space, consume 15% fewer servers, and also consume 35% less power. So this helps you to create a much, much more economical and more efficient solution in the cloud. Now, I wanted to also start to show you some of the real platforms that are based on Ampere 1 and talk a little bit about where you can get access to Ampere 1. So Oracle has been deploying Ampere processors for several years. Recently, they've been using their A1 instances that are based on the Ampere Ultra family on a variety of different large language models. Llama 2, Llama 3, Mistral, Orcas, and they've been seeing exceptional performance. It provides a much more efficient solution, much more cost-effective solution for their end users, and they've made those A1 VMs available as a flexible shape for free for 3 months for users to try to run inferencing on. And what I'm really excited about is that Oracle, I can announce today, is in production with Ampere 1, limited availability in the first region, starting in the US. So you can get access now to their A2 instances that are based on the Ampere 1 CPUs, and starting in the US, and it'll expand out across more regions over the next month. There's been a number of large customers that have been running on Ampere 1 at Oracle over the past year. So if you're interested now in starting to test, contact OCI. You can start to get up and running now. So really, really cool to see that broadly available now and out there in the wild. Now, I think everyone here likes hardware. So I thought I'd show off some of the really cool hardware that we have that features Ampere 1. So we have a couple of different servers here from a variety of different OEMs and ODMs. Let me start with, we've got the Supermicro platform right here. So this is Supermicro. This is the Mega DC super server that they have. Let's see if I can, well, we'll leave it closed for now. But we've got this. This features Ampere 1, 192 cores. It's a 2U rack mount server, and it delivers amazing efficiency in that 192 cores. A number of different manageability options with that server, including OpenBMC. So lots and lots of flexibility with a platform like this from Supermicro that has our Ampere 1 CPUs in it. Now they've taken that and extended out the platform. There's also a great shallow depth server as well from Supermicro. This one is a really good fit for the edge, for telco. In this type of a platform, you could get 192 cores down into about a 200-watt footprint. So extraordinarily power efficient for those types of high-performance edge and telco applications. And then we also have an Ampere 1 server from Gigabyte here, from Giga Computing. So this is Giga Computing's Ampere 1 server, also features 192 cores, very, very configurable from a PCI perspective. PCIe Gen 5 features several OCP 3.0 slots in here as well. So really, really configurable platform. Another great data center platform there. So lots and lots of hardware now that's showing up that'll be available that has our 192 core Ampere 1 CPUs in it. We also have platforms from BYD. BYD announced last week their new Reach platform, and it features Ampere 1 platforms in a number of different configurations. So you're going to start to see a lot of platforms showing up with our 192-core Ampere 1 CPUs in it. So really, really exciting, and really excited to have people get their hands on some real hardware that's running this really, really cool technology that we have. So I showed you some of the workloads, web workloads, database workloads, the performance of those on Ampere 1. But as we know, AI has become incredibly pervasive. And AI inferencing is really becoming the most important piece of AI. Roughly 85% of all of the compute cycles within AI will be inferencing. Today, most of the focus has been on training because that's the first step. First step is to train your model, and that's a very unique task. Training a model might take days, weeks, months. It's a massive task, and it's all you're running across a cluster. So it looks a lot more like a HPC or supercomputer type task. And so building a dedicated cluster to train your model can make a lot of sense. Inferencing, though, is very different. Inferencing is really a mixed workload. It is one workload that you're probably running in the midst of many others. Maybe you're running a chatbot. Well, that chatbot has some sort of AI inferencing task that's running behind it, but there's probably also a web application. There's some sort of a web server. There's other databases that are attached. And when you look at that full spectrum of other associated tasks that are required to be run in addition to AI inferencing, that makes up that full spectrum of what we call AI compute. And that's why it's incredibly important to have a flexible, efficient solution for that 85% of the AI task, the AI inferencing space. So here's a great example of some large language models that are running on Ampere CPUs. This is an example from OCI. I mentioned that they've been running a bunch of different large language models on our Ampere processors. So here's a good example. So a lot of times a user might default to, say, running an NVIDIA A10 GPU, because maybe they use something similar to that when they were training their model. The example here, you could use an NVIDIA A10 card, rent an instance from OCI. It would cost you about $7 to generate 1 million tokens. This is 80 tokens per second, running Llama 3, 8 billion parameter. A better alternative would be to run our Ampere instances. This is the A1 instances at Oracle. You could save 28%, achieve the same number of tokens per second as on an A10 card. So much cheaper. And then also, there's a huge power benefit. So as an end user, you might care about the carbon footprint, about your ESG goals. Well, this solution consumes 1/3 the power of the solution that involves an NVIDIA A10 card plus an Intel CPU. So much, much more efficient solution, much cheaper solution than running with GPUs. As Oracle rolls out the A2 instances, these results will continue to improve. Some of the benefits of the A2 instances with Oracle: twice the VM size as was available with A1, taking advantage of that large core count of Ampere 1. Increasing performance per VM, and incredibly higher performance per watt on our A2 instances with Oracle. So check it out at Oracle. I'm really excited to see that ramp. Now, I talked before about the need for broad solutions, having a very strong ecosystem out across the market. And I think that if you look back over the last couple of days, I think a lot of our competitors are saying the same thing. Maybe not all of them, but I think many of them believe that a walled garden around AI is not healthy for the industry. Everyone agrees that power is the biggest constraint to continued growth of AI, that denser rack-level solutions is what's important, and that legacy solutions are probably not the right fit, that we need other solutions in the market than what we've been using over the past decade or more. So that's why it's really important that it's not just Ampere that's building these new innovative solutions. It's about an ecosystem of other partners that are building specialized and extraordinarily innovative solutions around the AI space. So we've Created the AI Platform Alliance last October. We have a dozen announced members right now in the Alliance. And what we've been focusing on at the beginning is building best-in-class solutions to address various AI inferencing use cases. So we're bringing together various power-efficient solutions, bringing them into platform-level solutions, ensuring that there's a open and easy-to-use software model wrapped around it, and we've created some use case-specific software and hardware solutions. I'll tell you about one of them here in a minute, but that's not where it stops. Today, we're building at the platform, at the server level, but we've now kicked off a working group, an open silicon integration working group within the AI Platform Alliance. The goal here is to now use best-in-class optimized accelerators with an open standard like UCIe to create a way to more effectively, more quickly, create integrated chiplet-based solutions for various workloads. This will allow us to get to scale by using a common platform, using open interfaces, which are always good for the industry, and rapidly develop a range of solutions that can be more specialized for different use cases. So I'm really excited about what we're doing with the AI Platform Alliance, and I think that this is a really exciting way to build something that looks a lot different than a proprietary walled garden. And the first of those solutions that have been built out with the AI Platform Alliance is with NetInt. With NetInt, we've built out this Quadra video server featuring Ampere CPUs as well. NetInt has some extraordinarily efficient and high-performance video processing units. They're Quadra T1U units. This solution takes those VPUs, the Ampere Ultra family CPUs, and creates an extraordinarily efficient platform. This platform can transcode 360 streams. It can provide real-life translation for 40 channels simultaneously, all in an extraordinarily efficient solution. So this is an example where a specialized solution makes a lot of sense, because if you are a live streamer, if you're a broadcaster, this is your key workload. So you probably are running OpenAI's Whisper model, you're probably processing a lot of video. This is a great, easy-to-use solution that can be easily scaled across the market. So I'm really excited about this solution. This is the first of many that we'll see coming out of the AI Platform Alliance, really focused on different areas where you either want very specialized performance for a specific use case, or you're trying to push the limits of performance for big scale-out AI workloads. And an example of those types of workloads is what we've done with Qualcomm. So with Qualcomm, we have built out a joint solution. It features our Ampere CPUs and also the Qualcomm Cloud AI 100 Ultra accelerators. So we take the best of what each company has built, really efficient CPU that delivers a lot of high performance with a lot of cores, and then the Qualcomm Cloud AI 100 Ultra accelerator. And what this solution is able to do is run some of the industry's largest generative AI models. So running models that now go beyond the 7 to 8 billion parameter range, but out into the 100 billion parameter range and beyond. And the advantage of this joint platform is that we're able to together deliver multiple times, about 2x more performance at the rack level. So we can deliver about 2x times more inferences per second, or process 2 times more tokens per second with this solution than with a alternative solution, say using the NVIDIA H100. And you can do that at over 5 times lower cost per inference. So extraordinarily more cost-effective, delivering over 2x the performance. And the solution today is available in a server from Supermicro. Today, it's based on the Ampere Ultra family servers from Supermicro, and then we'll ramp that out into the Ampere 1 family. So I'm really excited about the work that we've been doing with Qualcomm. It's the first of many things that you'll see from us together, And again, I think a really good example of the way that the industry needs to come together and build these types of joint solutions and build that incredibly vibrant ecosystem so that we can satisfy not just one or two use cases, but a wide variety of use cases across the market. So I want to thank everybody for attending here today. To recap, we are obviously in the midst of an extraordinarily challenging time, but one that presents an amazing opportunity for us to change the trajectory of what we're doing, to move from legacy technologies, to avoid getting siloed into vertical solutions, and instead build amazing partnerships, build big horizontal solutions, solutions that are easy to build, easy to scale, easy to deploy, solutions that look nothing like the ones of the past, that break free of the legacy constraints, that push the limits in terms of performance, in terms of efficiency, in terms of scalability. And there's no better time than now. So whether you're focused on AI applications right now or other applications, going in, refreshing your aging infrastructure, focusing on infrastructure that is more efficient, that's more cost-effective, is going to solve each of your problems. It will give you more budget, more power capacity for your AI challenges, and it will allow you to run your other workloads in a much more effective manner. So now is the time to make this shift, and to do so, again, supporting this broad ecosystem. At Ampere, we're committed to these broad industry solutions. We're committed to open source, and I'd like you to help join us on this mission to reinvent the data center and to foster in a new era of AI compute. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vite, for your informative presentation. We will now take a short break. If you need to use the restroom, please exit from the F entrance on your right-hand side. The last session will begin at 4 p.m. Please return on time. Thank you for your cooperation.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX is embrace where dreams enthrall.
Spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. AI nights. Hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX embrace, where dreams enthrall.
In the post-text domain, innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. In the post-text domain where AI ignites. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX embrace, where dreams enthrall.
In the post-text domain, innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. In the post-text domain where AI ignites. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX embrace, where dreams enthrall.
Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX embrace where dreams enthrall.
In the COMPUTEX domain, innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. In the post-text domain where AI ignites. Hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX embrace where dreams enthrall.
In the post-text domain, innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. In the post-text domain where AI ignites. Hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX embrace where dreams evolve.
In the post-text domain, innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. In the post-text domain where AI ignites. Hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX embrace where dreams evolve.
In the post-text domain, innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. In the post-text domain where AI ignites. Hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX embrace where dreams evolve.
Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. In the post-text domain where AI ignites. Hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX, it's embrace where dreams enthrall.
In the post-text domain, innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. In the post-text domain where AI ignites. Hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX, it's embrace where dreams enthrall.
In the post-text domain, innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yep, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX's embrace, where dreams enthrall.
In the pulse of text domain, innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. In the post-text domain where AI ignites. Hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yep, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. Nothing's as it seems, networking sessions where minds collide. Ideas sparking innovation as our guide. From the product launch to thought leadership stance, we're carving our path, taking every change.
So let's raise our voices in this digital symphony. Tech giants and startups rewriting history. In the pursuit of innovation, we stand tall. At COMPUTEX's embrace, where dreams enthrall.
In the post-text domain.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our last session today will be delivered by Mr. K.S. Phua, the CEO of Fison. He will enlighten us with his vision on the challenges and opportunities of generative AI applications. A warm welcome to Mr. Phua.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. 3 days ago, I was in the Johnson's speech. He ran. I know it because I have time. This is the last session, right? So I have enough time to introduce you about Fison's, our new invention. So thank you for participating in this section. I'm K.S. Phua, as a CEO from Fison. Today, I'd like to deliver you something very new about generative AI to you. So recently, everybody crazy about generative AI, especially crazy about Jensen Huang, right? You can see the news, night market everywhere. But that's good. That's helping Taiwan to build a whole AI system in the world. But something is good there, but something still may happen. So that's we discuss what is going potential to happen. We personally, I personally raise a question. Can this existing generative AI possible to be profitable and sustainable in midterm? Why I'm not talking short term? Because short term, everyone crazy, just spend money. You see the cloud, they keep burning their capital. They are not thinking about profit. But once all the equipment already, midterm, can this kind of a business able to generate the profit? If not, this can be a crisis. Today's, I think there are a lot of experts here talking about generative AI. The cloud guy, they burn a lot of money. What I read from news, within a year, they spend like $50 billion to buy the GPU card from NVIDIA, to install, consume huge of power, generate a lot of mature native model. What the data they get is from the public, from the open space, from the internet. They get the data to train the model. But is this model including the so-called sensitive data? So define what's the sensitive data. Your corporate, you have a lot of your own data. You are not allowed or you are not willing to put this data into the cloud, into the open space. That means they are not able to access to your data to get your data to train into the model. So means all the native, the model from the cloud, what they can gain, what they can get is open space. Without the so-called sensitive data, can the users, like corporate users, your data is inside your hand without training by the model. You use a model for inference. They are not able to generate the data what you need. Means you have to put your sensitive data to detrain again. So what's the method to detrain the model good to fit to your own use? You have two methods. The first one, you can use a cloud service. Okay? Recently, they have a lot of cloud. They offer the service. They can come to you. They offer their service, their system. You put your data there, they train for you. But they have two challenges and two concerns. First, again, are you willing to share your data to them for training? After trained, who owns the knowledge? And second, after trained, you use a service as an inference, your budget potentially will be unpredictable or potentially can be unlimitable. Okay, so if you are not going to the cloud, then easier. You just buy equipment. But the equipment looks like it's not cheap. Okay, Fison, last year, my engineers came to me. They proposed to me that, okay, Fison is one of key designer in the world in the storage controller. We have 3,000 engineers. Actually, we are big. Okay, we are big. What my engineer proposed me, hey, Fison, we have to try to use generative AI for our future design to reduce our human resource and to improve our productivity. I said, good, good idea. So what can I do? They said, hey, boss, I need $2 million to buy equipment, DGX. My answer is simple. Hey, I have no money. Go back. No budget. $2 million. I said, especially last year, right? Due to the economy, our business last year was very challenging. I said, hey, forget it. If 2 million NT, I can pay you now, but $2 million, forget. So this is what we are facing. I believe a lot of corporate CEO, corporate chairman, corporate president, you are facing the same challenge. You need to use the AI, but you may not able to pay that budget to train your sensitive data in your edge. Okay, so if they got no solutions, okay, then things may happen. Hey, I'm not saying the bad word, okay? I'm just logically telling you, cloud spend money, create a model. Users want to use the model, but they need to fine-tune with their sensitive data, either cloud or either edge. Cloud concern, privacy, budget. Going to edge, no budget. If this is the case, the things may go to bubbles. I talked to Many tier one, many big corporate CEO, most of them, they agree. I just a meeting with my customers from US. I said, hey, are your company going to buy the equipment? They said, no way, no way, too much, too much. They may able to buy few set of a GPU system to fine-tune the small model or to doing some simple inference with a native model. But this is not helping them to improve their productivity. So if no solution, then I think most of you experienced the year 2000, right? What happened to year 2000? The world believed internet is going to be popular. So they invest a big money equipment into the so-called cloud. That time it's a cloud. Invest for 2.5 years, then realize the world, most of the area, they don't have an internet to access to the users. Then bubble. Until year 2004, internet start getting popular, access to the many users, then internet service start to ramp. And now cloud company, they are good. Everything is about users, how to access to the users. Only access to the users, then you can create the business model with profit. Then your business can able to sustain. Okay, generative AI, now possible, okay, facing the same challenge. So the solution to make the generative AI go popular and go sustainable is somebody have to deliver affordable in edge fine-tuning equipment. So what's affordable? Okay, today we are using the Llama 270B for fine-tuning. We need a lot of three set of DGX, cost $1.5 million. That's a lot. If I can get the equipment, $40,000. $40,000 can use for fine-tuning and also can use for inference, $40,000. My budget is $40,000 with the power electricity fee. To me, this is affordable. So Fison, we deliver, we call adaptive. Okay? I give one more example. Actually, it's 25 years ago. Imagine 25 years ago, if you start your company, a lot of a company, they don't have their own server. The email address, somebody use Hynix, somebody use Gmail, somebody use Yahoo. In China, they use a QQ.com. It's free to use. But all your email data, you store in the cloud. Why? Because you got no choice. You got no budget to buy your equipment. But today, every small individual company, you can easily buy a affordable server to build the mail server in your place, in your office, in your home. Your data keep in your place. So this is example. So we go to 25 years ago, there was a mail server. Like today's cloud AI service. Okay? Sooner or later, if we are able to deliver affordable edge AI computing, then can go to this side as a mail server. Then everybody, you can access to generative AI. And this is on-prem, will be safe, will be under your control. And very important, the total budget is limited. Equipment cost is there. What the rest is a power electricity fee. Okay, so this is today's I want to deliver to everyone that if this is going to happen, then the business can go sustainable. The other question is, how about cloud able to go to the users? Can you prove how to make a profit? Hey, cloud guys, they are smart. They are very smart. Okay, they know how to make money. But condition is you are able to access. So I give example, you do to the Google. Google developed the Android OS. They encourage a lot of a company, mainly in Taiwan and China, smartphone, IoT, OTT, a TV, a lot of things happening with the Android. Then Google, they're able to access to the users. Then they create their profit model. Same in their generative AI. Cloud, they create the model. The model able to go to the edge. The users can train on-prem. Cloud Guy can access to the users, generate the business model. Then the Gen AI is going to popular. Cloud Guy able to keep investing. Okay, this is helping the world to get the AI popular immediately. So this is the things we want to deliver. So what is the key point? Key point is users. You have to go to the users. But 99.9 users, they may not able to pay for that high cost of the systems. What today is talking about Gen AI is a few $1 million, few $10 million. I just found now they have one equipment from NV is a $30 million. This is not our business, okay? So key point is we need to have users. Okay. Last, this is the things about affordable to edge fine-tuning equipment. So Fison, we're happy in COMPUTEX announced Adaptive Plus. This equipment can be workstation, can be server, doing fine-tuning and inference. So you get the equipment put in your company, may not need server room because the equipment is a less power consumption. You don't need to put air condition, okay? Room temperature is good. You get equipment in your site, you can train by yourself, you can inference by yourself, and data keep in your site is fully secure and you cover your privacy. So these products already, we did a lot of POC. We have a demo in the COMPUTEX whole one. So if happy, you interest, you can go to it, take a look. This one is going to be popular very, very soon. So let me explain you what we are doing, okay? Look to this picture. I think today everyone knowing about H100. You know B200, maybe coming will be C200, I don't know, okay? Just joke, okay? So what's that? There's a GPU with the HBM. I think you know GPU, you know HBM. HBM is a high bandwidth memory, but cost is very high. So what Fison, our new invention, our innovative is, we put the storage into the system to reduce the HBM size. Indirectly, we made the total equipment cost go to low and affordable by the users. So this is what we are doing. And this is not just only the hardware, but Fison also will deliver few software design to our users. So first, I have to introduce about Adaptive Link. This is a middleware designed by Fison to optimize the management to our storage. This storage we name is Adaptive Cache. It's a high bandwidth, high performance, high endurance, but need to manage by our Adaptive Link. Okay, and this middleware, we are service to all our users. And we keep improving our version. The first version was 1.0, the second version is coming. Will improve performance and reduce more DRAM size in the system. More DRAM size reduced means more cost reducing. Then the equipment is more affordable by more people. The storage side, we call it Adaptive Cache. Again, this is not SSD, okay? This is not typical SSD. This is a high endurance, high performance, high efficiency cache, which able to reduce the big portion of HBM. And this is a Fison proprietary design. We service customer with our Adaptive Link bundle with our storage, our cache system, with our ecosystem partner. We also release the free software, Adaptive Pro Suite. Like, I give you one example. Many years ago when I was a student, the computer is using DOS. DOS is hard to use. You need to debugging this, debugging that, right? Only engineers know how to use DOS. Like today, only engineers know how to use the AI training. But when Windows coming, the kindergarten kid, they can easily to learn how to use a PC within 30 minutes. Fison Adaptive ProSuite. This is a proprietary design by Fison. It's a Windows-based, which helping you to easily load the data into the computer system for fine-tuning, doing the inference, and help you to monitor the system's efficiency and also the resources. And this software will release by free. And we also deliver the whole SDK to our partners. You can modify the user interface. You can customize what you need in your territory. So with the full turnkey, full solution from Fison, middleware, the storage, cache, and the system software for user interface, users, system integrator, you can easily take this, helping your customers faster adapt to use generative AI on-prem in your home, in your office. And this will helping everyone able to access the generative AI with very low affordable cost. Today, what you can use is only ChatGPT. Give example, you ask one question to ChatGPT 10 times, the 10 answer will be slightly different. This can use for school homework, okay? Professor don't care. But this cannot use for business. Business, we need accuracy. Accuracy, you need to train by your own data. So with this equipment, everyone can easily go to touch the generative AI to improve your productivity. Like 25 years ago, your email is in the cloud, but today, email is in your site. So this is the difference. This is a Fison invention, try to help everyone to use the AI immediately. So this is very new concept, very, very new concept. I still remember, I'm watching the YouTube which Jensen interview by, if I'm wrong, it will be like CNBC. Jensen saying that his goal is you own your own data. You own your own AI. You train your own data, but he may forget we are not that rich to buy equipment. But with our adaptive solutions, most corporate individual, you need the generative AI, you can easily own your data, train your own AI, you own your own training in your site. Okay, so this will help the cloud. They are connected to the edge. So in these 6 months, by the way, this is very new concept. When my engineers told me, hey, boss, I can take SSD to replace HBM, I said, I don't believe. He showed me, I still don't believe because I don't know what he's doing about. So I said, hey, this we go to the Jiao Tong University, go to the professor, let the professor try. So professor taking our solution, they try their training with the LLM. Hey, quite successful. They're surprised. I was so surprised. Then I smell the business, okay? I think this is good to use. So Fison start to invite our hardware partner, our system partner, system integrator, software partner to build an ecosystem to help deliver this to the users. So we already have over 100 plus of a use case, which is already used in the market. Like Fison internally, now we have a 12 use case. We train Llama 2 model to help engineers doing firmware design. We train the model to help engineers to convert the C code to the document. We train the Llama 2 model in-house for our knowledge management. Now we have planned to train a lot of systems to help improve productivity and make the things more efficiency. We are ongoing. So more than 100 plus cases already success to use trained by this equipment. So this is a good to use. So now is the time we have to deliver to the world, to tell the world, now you are able to access to their AI with low cost. So this is currently our ecosystem partner. We are located in Taiwan. We start to build ecosystem basically in Taiwan. Basically in the world now, only Taiwan company know how to using these things, okay? But if the world, you need everything, our Taiwanese partner can help you. So we have a many hardware partner, we have a system integration partner, we need a more software partner to improve the use case, to solve the user's requirement. So this already happened. So welcome, you go to the whole one, 4th floor, you can come to Fison, but recently too crowded, okay? Too crowded, okay? It's long queue there. So next year, we will have a big booth, okay? To welcome everyone from you to visit us. But today, with the COMPUTEX, I want to deliver this message to everyone. If you are on the live, you are from the other side, from other country, listen to me. We have a good solution to help your territory, to help a country, to use AI immediately. And every government, especially third country, the government keeps saying, hey, I need my citizen to know how to use the AI, but we don't have a budget to invest. Okay, now is the time. We are ready. Let's come to Taiwan. We have a total solution. We can deliver you the total solution. You bring to your place. You can use solution also to train your new startup partner, new startup company to develop the software application on top of these solutions to help create the job, to help create the business, and in the end create your GDP. And this is ready. So I have a 30 minutes. I will be taking on timer, so don't be sleepy, okay? Very important. The key takeaway, let me summarize, okay? If you want to use a generative AI, you go to the cloud. Privacy, the cost. The budget is not limited, okay? At the end, you have to pay the permanent subscription fee. Then the long-term cost is there. I'm using a word maybe difficult, but little bit bad. It's like kidnapping. You will be kidnapped forever, okay? So go to the edge with the solutions. Bring the products to your country, build your own ecosystem, create a job for your citizens, create the economy in your place. If you're good, you can export. So come to Taiwan. We are willing, we are happy to help you to bring your citizens to use AI immediately. So go to the edge. The cost is predictable. The risk is almost nothing because there's no need to access to internet. So don't worry about ransomware. Don't worry about hacker. Then you can manage data in your site. Okay? So this is the things we can deliver in this COMPUTEX. So this is my great honor in the closed section to deliver something very new to you. So everybody keeps saying Taiwan is a center of AI. You're right, but it's a manufacturing. But this adaptive is an invention from Taiwan. It's a whole application platform from Taiwan, able to help the world, the population, to go to the AI immediately. So this is a partner we are working with. It's a hardware partner, so we have most of the Taiwan major brand, the ODM partners. Okay. The last. My people ask me to say this is so-called democratic AI. I say a little bit sensitive, but it's okay. Everyone able to access to AI, no matter you rich, you are not that much rich, you can use AI immediately with our adaptive solutions. So last, we have the QR code here. This side, you go there, you can have some inquiry. We have some samples. If you are a developer, you can contact us. We have samples you can start to use to see what's that. In this side is a booth, our location in the Hall 1 COMPUTEX. We are welcome you to come to see. This is a real, this is not magic. Okay, and I believe in few months, because this is mature, hardware is mature, software is mature, within few months, this is going to deploy in many sites. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a things very new in COMPUTEX, and we are happy to be here, and we are glad to work with you. So if you're interested, please contact us. We are going to bring our ecosystem to you that you can connect together to bring this innovative AI go to your country. Then help your country, your people can improve the AI technology to improve the productivity of your economy. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Parr, for your insightful vision. And that concludes the 2024 COMPUTEX Forum themed Let's Talk Generative AI. We hope you've all gained valuable insights and inspiration from today's forum. Take these learnings home and share them with your colleagues and partners. While the 2024 COMPUTEX Forum has come to a close, the conversation about generative AI continues. Thank you for joining us. Please watch your step as you leave. See you next year.
Yes, yes, yes. Tech Titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. AI nights. Hey. Innovation spark, illuminate digital nights. Yes, yes, yes. Tech Titan startups, forging paths ahead. Let's go. At COMPUTEX core, where legends are bred, where legends are bred. Yo, check it, it's the rise of the tech scene. Listen close, AI's the heartbeat. Tech giants, they impose startups on the grind. Chasing their dreams in the realm of innovation. In the post